Und da sind wir auch schon wieder in einer neuen Folge von The Witcher 3. Wo wir jetzt gleich erstmal rasiert werden. Was Geralt an sich...
It must suffice.
Ja. Eigentlich mag Geralt keine Bärte, lustigerweise. In Witcher 3 wächst ihm sein...
The gentleman will refer to his
lässt er
imperial
ihn
majesty
ziemlich
by his full
wachsen.
title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Tatwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Wie gesagt, ich mag den bärtigen Geralt, deshalb...
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
Ach ja, der
Morvran
General.
Voorhis, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Ich habe ihn verschont, denn das haben wir getan.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Wir sind mit Vernon Roach aus Flotsam entkommen bzw. gegangen.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Jupp, das können wir gut.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Nein, wir haben den Stein ersetzt.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Ich muss sagen, eigentlich mag ich den General. Der hat ein paar Macken, aber er ist ein sehr geschickter General, drücken wir es so aus.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Ja, und ich weiß auch schon, welche ich nehme. Bisschen Sarkasmus.
Black or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Ich weiß auch gar nicht, ob wir die alle drei nehmen können. Ich glaube schon. Können wir nämlich notfalls auch einfach wieder verkaufen. Mohaha. So, das ist, glaube ich, das. Ja, das nehme ich immer. Schuhe sind lustigerweise immer die gleichen, genauso wie die Hose. Deshalb. Aber jetzt haben wir ein Badehandtuch. Ist doch schön. Braucht man auch mal. Ja, Handschuhe gibt es für uns gerade nicht. Aber hey. So.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Ja, schon.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Was? Er hat die rechte Hand auf die Brust gelegt.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with
Freundlich,
me.
der Typ. Sehr freundlich.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Könnte schwer werden. Hey, der hat mein Hemd geklaut. Der hat eine hässliche Mütze auf.
Im Grimi et art Kaiser. Deifen Aden in Karn eb Marvut. Emir war Emreis.
Bow!
Du verbeugst dich aber auch anders als der. Ach, wir sind mal so frei.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer eb the orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort?
Ich weiß zumindest mittlerweile, dass Watt gern Hexe heißt. Alles andere kann ich von Nilfgaardisch nicht. Werde ich aber auch nie lernen, wahrscheinlich.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Ach ja, ich liebe Geralt. Ihr müsst mal auf das Bild im Hintergrund
Take it you
achten.
didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her.
Sieht richtig glücklich aus in dem Kleid.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Ja, heute ziemlich viel Geplänkel in der Folge. Aber bei einem Spiel mit so einer geilen Story
Follow
wie
me,
dieses
if
Spiel
the gentleman pleases. Please keep
muss
close.
sowas auch
There
mal
are
sein.
many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Verabscheut trifft aber auch. So, wir kommen jetzt nochmal zum General.
Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm
Wahrscheinlich.
Herivard II, Prince of Elanga. Not only am I made to wait here like some...
Na doch nicht.
Raadsliden enekt es tun, es ist sauer an
Aber wir müssen später auf jeden Fall nochmal mit dem reden. Und wir werden ihm auch öfters noch begegnen. Aber erstmal weiter dem Kämmerer folgen. Mererid. Ah, warum sind wir eigentlich so langsam? Kannst du dich nicht ein bisschen beeilen? Komm schon.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay, dankeschön. Hallöchen.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the
So, gehen
city
wir erstmal
council.
zu Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Ach, schade aber auch.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
Ja.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Amir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
Das kann man verstehen.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Okay, dann hörst du sowas auch nicht.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Ja, wir werden auch kurz mit dem Schreiber reden, beziehungsweise mit dem Botschafter Varatre. Ja, Yennefer nimmt sich ein paar Bücher mit für die Reise. Könnte lange dauern oder auch nicht.
What do you mean?
Kann man
Directly
eigentlich
out
da
of
hinten irgendwas
nowhere?
rausnehmen?
Inconceivable.
Ja, guck mal so. Bücher. Das ist doch schön. Mit Büchern kann ich Folgen füllen. Mohaha. Und Kram können wir verkaufen. Sehr schön. Zumindest ein bisschen was. So, Botschafter Varatre.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Also man hört das Portal noch. Übrigens, kleiner Funfact, dass dieses Shame I have no time, was der Schreiber gerade eben gesagt hat, ist der originale Spruch von einer, war es der Botschafter oder der Emissär? Ich meine, der Emissär war es von Nilfgaard, eine Nilfgaard-Karte aus dem Gwent Standalone, das ist ganz lustig. So, wie läuft denn der Krieg?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Kovir?
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Tja, immer diese Pokersprache. Was ist denn die Lage in Velen so?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Werden wir nicht drum rumkommen, uns mit dem blutigen Baron auseinanderzusetzen.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Ja, das werden wir auch sehen, dass in Novigrad gerade die Kacke so ziemlich am Dampfen ist.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Na dann wissen wir zumindest mal, wie es aktuell um die Welt besteht.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Ja, und möge die Sonne immer auf uns scheinen, wie Siegwart in Dark Souls 3 schon gesagt hat. Aber wir haben schon wieder voll überzogen und ich mache für diese Folge Schluss. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen, auch wenn wir primär eigentlich nur ein bisschen Story-Input hatten. Aber wir wissen jetzt wenigstens, was unser Ziel ist. Und in der nächsten Folge holen wir uns unsere Ausrüstung ab, gucken uns noch ganz kurz hier in Vizima um und machen uns dann auf den Weg nach Velen. Bis dahin, ciao Freunde.